Newsflash. And I've got Geza back, and he's outside Downing Street, clocking the staff. They're going in and out, and the majority of them are not wearing masks. Isn't that interesting? Considering the rest of the human race think they need to wear masks, considering that care staff are being forced to wear masks, and innocent people that work in shops are being forced to wear masks in this unbearable heat. Who is telling people to wear a mask when the government actually said face coverings? So, and most of you are exempt anyway. I'm going to bring Geza on, and we're going to have a nice little chat about it, how we're going to end this nonsense. So, welcome to Moving On TV.
We've not had it since we've been here, because I don't know what it is.
Okay, right. I've got Geza Tarjanyi, and I've got you on the Newsflash on Zoom, and I've got you on Facebook Live as well. Okay, so there's some people have joined us here, and they want to know what is going on. You're standing outside Downing Street.
No, what it is, just for those people that know, and it's amazing how many people, even protesters in London. There's a protest bench directly across from Downing Street, so the other side of the road, and what it's set up so you corral people away from the gate, so you're nicely tucked up away, and you're not going to get in the way of, you know, the important people coming in and outside the building. Now, we are in it now. We've got a couple of gazebos, we've got a stage, we've got a PA system.
Wow.
And that PA system goes right up, you can hear you at Downing Street, let's put it that way. And we've only got one speaker on it at the moment. So what we're doing is we're reaching out to other people that's in London. We've got marches coming on, and we're meeting up with them. We're speaking to so many people and so many groups, and saying to them, look, we all need to be together. The stage you can use the PA system, and get out to a wider audience. What we've seen over the last 2-3 weeks is the absolute peace that people are coming together. Even groups that you wouldn't expect to be together are now getting it. That we don't work against each other. If we work with each other and face the same enemy, which is Boris Johnson and the elite,
yes,
we will win.
Oh, Geza, that's amazing. That's amazing. So can you tell us about what you told me? You're clocking the people that are going into Downing Street. How many of them are not wearing masks?
Well, I'll just give you the background. What we're doing here is what we did at Bethany Road when we were monitoring the quadrilla site. So we monitored trucks are going in and pipes, and so we knew how far they were drilling and any other conditioned breaches that were going on. So what we're doing here today, after having such a good day yesterday, I was, asking all the people going in about why you're not wearing a mask and why you're putting it on and why it's the rest of the country, blah, blah, blah. We got Liam Fox, who many people won't know, the Conservative minister. There's a doctor, his name's Dr. Fox, and I managed to collar him yesterday, got some good questions.
Wow.
And also the speaker, Dominic Cummings, was right at the back of Downing Street, at the back gate, smoking a fag. And then next minute, I'm on the microphone, and I'm like chastising him. And he was like, you could see his eyes rolling in his head.
Oh my God, I need to be there, Geza. This is so exciting. Carry on. Woo!
So today, we have to do a different time. We never do the same thing twice. We certainly don't let anybody know what we're doing. And today, we just monitor the staff going in, right?
Yeah.
Now, there were 74 people that went in without masks. And there was 4 people went in with masks. No police officers. All the police officers that we've seen in the back of vans had no masks on.
None of them, of course, they never do. Yeah.
None of them. There has been no deaths in the Met Police Office, and there's only been one death in over 121,000 police officers in Wales and England.
And is this surely this is going to wake people up? God, did you hear that?
The bus went past. Say that again.
I said, surely this would wake people up, but no. Do you know what's happened here, Geza? I figured it out. You know Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah.
They're protecting their torturers now. They're actually I rang up some care homes today where I'm getting people telling me that they're being threatened if they don't wear a mask. And I said to them, the government never told you to wear a mask. They told you your face covering and you're all exempt. And these people got so angry with me. Yeah. They're protecting their torturers. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. So instead, and they started shouting at me, telling me I'm nasty and I hate elderly and I'm trying to kill everyone. And I said, I recorded it. It's all going on maybe on TV. So come on, tell us everything you're doing. This is incredible. I've got to get to you next week.
What happened is, I didn't really like the film much, but it was Field of Dreams. They said, build it, they will come. And at the time, I didn't get it, right? But since doing this, you realise that I've tried to do this on 3 occasions now. And the first 2 times it didn't work because we had infiltrators and they worked against it. This time it's a completely different kettle of fish. We're all protecting our children. All right, so irregardless of anything, background, caste, race, left or right, we're protecting our children. So what we're doing now is we're occupying this place not only to reach out, but also to question the experts. I've got the board on the front of the fence in here, and believe it or not, we have had 2 experts. We had one, that's why we were late on the phone. We've literally just had an expert in testing the vaccines. So you could understand why it was really important that we spoke to her. She was brilliant, by the way.
What's her name? What's her name?
What was her name? Do you know what her name was? Well, it's on the recording. We'll put it up.
Okay, yeah, send it to me. Send it to me.
Now, what we've done is we've now got, and there was another expert 2 days ago. That again, this is his field, and he agreed on a lot of things that we were right on. And we gave him the brochures that we've got. We said, well, can you have a look at that brochure? If there's anything not right on it, can you let us know? Obviously, we want to know because we don't want to, like the government, we don't want to do what the government are doing, and that's mislead the public.
Of course.
But if there's anything on there that is correct that you didn't know, would you please speak up and support what we're doing? Because all we're after is questioning SAGE and the government scientists that they're being led by. The wonderful lady that came today, she actually read a different poster, it wasn't ours, and that got the conversation. So God moves in mysterious ways. It wasn't even our poster.
Oh my God!
So
yeah, something's working.
And then we really got her after that. But she was wonderful. And what's happening now is rather than we've been pleading for doctors to come on the stage and stick up for us, right? What we've actually ended up doing, the enemy, well, I won't call the 2 people enemy, but what they're saying and what they're doing is, let's just say, supporting what the government are doing. But I wouldn't say they're the enemy, they're just misguided, let's say.
Yeah.
But they've actually given us the evidence now that we can now pursue that. That's why governments don't like to talk to you. This is what I keep saying to you. Get talking to people and get conversation.
Yeah.
You can always get them. Always get them to answer your questions. No, ask them questions, you should say. All right?
Right.
Be clinical with your questions. And believe me, these 2 that we've just had now, and the first one wasn't videoed, but the second one today was videoed.
Okay, can you explain to us what the vaccination expert, what did she say, just in a nutshell?
There's too much to tell you, and I don't want to say something that she didn't say. So you can understand, legally, I don't want to jeopardise what we may have. So I'm not going to say that. But what she did do is she explained to us about the testing method. And about the fact, with the first testing phase, second test phase, third test phase, I educated her on some of the things that she didn't know. She did say you're quite educated in what you know. Listen, this has been a crash course in 2 months. Can you imagine me in 2 years? Right, we'd have all these odd tolls. Now, what it is, we're all going to be working with these experts, government experts as well.
Yeah.
These 2 were supportive of government, and we turned them round. We had an expert
on
2 weeks ago, and he was saying on 4 occasions, you are correct on that. We are
Oh my
correct
God.
on so many things. We are going to put Boris Johnson and Matt Hancock to prison.
The whole of them, yeah. They all need to be pulled down. So hang on a second. She agreed with you that it's totally out of order to experiment on innocent children.
Yeah, of course. We're all agreed on that.
Yeah.
We're all agreed on that.
Yeah. Are they going to stop it? Are they going to stop it?
Well, no. Well, what I also said to her is that I explained about the police. The police are in a prime position that they can be our evidence of what life would have been like had we not closed down. In fact, they've done opposite to what we're being told to do. They're in packed vans. They are in contact with people. They're not quarantining for 14 days. They have no faith whatsoever.
They never wear a mask ever, do they? The police. Yeah. And they never get sick, eh, Geza?
No. And that's the point. There's only one officer in over 120,000 officers in England and Wales. There's only been 1 death that we know of, and he could have had it underlying, and he was a transport officer. But there's been no deaths whatsoever in the Met Police. And remember, They were arresting people at the beginning, including Piers Corbyn, who they put in the back of the van with the other officers. If they believed that he had COVID-19 or any of those people, then they should have been quarantined for 14 days. The police force can't do it because they would not be able to function, and that's in their own words. If they're not allowed to function, why have they crashed the economy? Listen, we're on the winner here. We'll end this in August.
I know. This is incredible, Geza. I'm so proud of you. You got everything. Now, one thing I wanted to say was, we know on the government papers that no one was told to wear a mask. They said face covering. So why are people wearing masks? Where are they getting their information?
No, I've figured this one out. What it is, the people wearing the mask, the people who are already mind controlled with it, are the weak people. Now, what you get is, and if you can see how it works, if a weak person's got a mask on, then they've got the upper hand on the person not wearing a mask, because you can say that you are breaking the law. Now, has anybody that's not wearing a mask ever ripped off a mask off a person with a mask? No, because we're rational people. We have made a rational decision. It's the weak-minded, the ones that are normally bullied, that now think they have the upper hand. All we have to do is win them over with what's the word? Listen, I've already slept 3 days, so I'm doing well for that to talk to them.
You're doing really well.
But get this. If somebody said to you that you have to wear a mask, just one group alone, there are 5.4 million, I checked this myself, 5.4 million asthmatics in this country. So it would be discrimination. It would be disability discrimination, both mentally and physically. Your lungs are physical, mentally, because it's they'd be stressing you out. For you to say to somebody, put a mask on. Now, weak-minded people would put a mask on, putting their health in danger. But then you can sue that company. You can also sue the government. And you can
but the problem is, Geza, you can't sue the government, because on the government pages it says face covering. They've covered themselves, haven't they?
Yeah, it is. But they have instigated a position where people believe that.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. That's the interesting thing. Yeah.
Now, but secondly, what did President Dick say? Embarrass the people that aren't wearing masks. That is massive, right?
It's terrible.
And that's what we should be pursuing. If we win that, what's that? Yeah, chamber. But if we exploit that, this all goes away.
Yeah.
And what this will also do as well, hopefully, the arses that are in the NHS and shutting up, that are cowards, all they have to do is come out and say what's going on. This government is over with. And we get our lives back.
But and you know what? Simple. Sorry, go on. I know. And
that simple.
And as I say, that they are manipulating people to say that they're going to lose their jobs, like care assistants, and young people in shops. I walked past Waitrose. It was boiling. This young guy had a mask on, and I rang them up and I said, he's going to get sick. You need to stop this. This is illegal. And I swear to God, I will take down the residential homes. But this is incredible what you're saying here. This is such good news, guys. And so you're going to be there. Tell us how long you're going to be there, all across August?
Well, no, listen, this is a call out now, right? I don't know how much I've got in my engine, right? I've got a good engine, my anger is my engine, and I'm bloody living. But I can't keep doing this. We need people down, at least on the night shift, so I can get a good night's sleep. I'm living on 2, maybe 3 hours. Last night, I was at the camp with one wonderful lady, won't say her name, she's humble, but we were there, and I was having to sleep, like 5 or 6 minutes, she was like falling asleep on her. Listen, we don't know how much we've got in our bodies. Unless people, we're giving you the opportunity now to bring Boris down and get him in prison. All we're asking people to do is do a shift down at the pen. It's the easiest thing in the world. Okay,
well, I'll put this message out for you, and
get it to everybody.
How do people get in touch with you, Geza?
Oh my God! Right.
Phone you?
It's 1 minute. I think it's Professor Tom. Is it Professor? Is it Tom?
What?
It is from Bristol, isn't it?
This is incredible. He's getting all this support. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, it was either Dr. Tom or Professor Tom from Bristol.
I'm so happy for you.
Honestly, mate. Sorry about that.
Okay. Listen,
sorry, I'm back again.
Okay. Tell me how people get in touch with you, Geza.
Yeah, 07517
Yeah.
245
Yeah.
113.
Okay, I'll put the number.
Right now, I can't get my laptop. We can't get Wi-Fi here.
Okay,
So
I will put this. I'll put this on tonight so people can get in touch with you. You need people on the night shift, basically, on the night shift to be there.
I will do all the day shifts. I'm the odd night if we need it, but at the moment I'm doing a lot because last night we had 3 wonderful ladies, and I'm not going to leave them, vulnerable in London, so I'm not going to do that. So I went back. I should have had a sleep last night, but I'm not going to do it.
Right.
But if I'm going to do it, I'm not a superhero. I'm not men.
No. You need to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Well, and you drink water as well. It's very hot.
What country is Britain when we haven't got enough men down here? We've got some men down here.
I know.
Real men.
I know.
But where's all the other men?
I know.
So we had 3 women here last night, and don't look after themselves. They can do. It's not right. So I wasn't going to do that. They said to me, go and get sleep. There's no way I could have slept. So I came down here, and then the 2 ladies that were going to do longer, we allowed them to go then. So okay,
well, I've got a couple of numbers I'll pass on to you of another couple of freedom fighter groups. We need to join. I want to bring you all together on the Zoom, but I'm going to get this out on the news flash, and because I want to do this quickly. And I'm going to talk to you about, can you get these other people that you're interviewing onto Moving On TV so we can all do this together and make a bigger noise, so to speak. And at some point next week, I'm going to try and get to Birmingham on Saturday and bring on Dr. Adil and, and David Icke's son, whoever I can to make a massive, massive noise. Together, we're huge, we're massive. We've covered the whole of the UK at least.
Well, listen, this is the most important thing. We have to do it in summer because they're going to throw one of the hardest winters that we have ever seen.
I know.
Right?
I know. They're going to cut off. They're going to cut off the heating. I know.
Yeah.
And God knows what they're probably going to tell us is a fake alien landing. They'll do anything to get us off the streets. But we know this. And of course, all those people that now are wearing masks and endangering themselves, they're going to get sick.
Listen, so I'm going to hook up now. The expert's coming back from Downing Street. I talked to the other day. He's bringing his name. So I'm going to hang up now. Speak to you in a minute.
Okay, love you lots. Thank you so much, Geza. Bye, sweetheart. I'm so happy. Bye-bye. Bye, Geza.
Yeah. You all right? Yeah, fantastic.
He's talking to someone. Did you hear that? He's got experts coming. So there you go. I've just been dipping in the paddling pool. It's so hot. So you got it from Geza. He's outside Downing Street. This mask thing, guys, you really need to figure this out. You really need to listen. No one told you to wear a mask. And I really want you on Moving On TV. If you're being manipulated in any way to wear something that is supposed to be a face covering, and you're all exempt. Geza stood outside Downing Street and he saw 80 people not wearing masks going in and out. It's a joke. It's a complete and utter joke. I'm going to join him next week. I'm going to be outside Downing Street. I'm going to be filming and I'm going to get the facts for myself. I can't wait. Please get in touch with Geza. I'll put the number underneath. This will be a news flash coming up tonight. Get in touch with him. He needs men. This is the thing, is these things are being run by women a lot of the time. Apart from Alan Merritt and John Wedger, as we know, Geza needs men to do the night duty. So guys, please help him. Young, there's lots of you that are not doing a lot at the moment. Calling you together, please contact Geza. Here's the phone number. Stand outside Downing Street and bring down this awful system and this government. Take care. Love you lots. Contact me, movingontv1@gmail.com. I hope to speak to you soon. And please subscribe, share, and like. And donations are very welcome.